Alright boys, today we're playing DISGAEA RPG. Now, as the name suggests, this game is based off DISGAEA, which you've probably heard of already. The game is huge in the West, the game is even bigger in the East. And this game, the whole IP has been running for about 20 years now. But this year we've gotten the gacha game around 6 months ago. We are currently in the half anniversary. And I've been playing it for the past couple of days, if not weeks, and I've had a lot of fun. Really had a lot of fun. This game has so much to offer. This game has a lot of stuff that I think just every basic human loves, which I'm gonna show first before I even get to the gameplay. So if we go to party, it should show my party like 6 or something, hopefully. There you go, 5. Now, this is a level 1 unit, right? You look at the stats and you're like, cool. Now, if you go on this unit, it will tell me I can level it up to 400. So I've actually already awakened it 4 times. Usually you start off with a level 100 cap, then you ascend the unit, it goes back to 1, you get it to 200, it goes back to 1, 300, so on and so forth. Now, you might ask, how far does this go? Now, if you haven't played DISGAEA or you haven't played this game, it goes up to 9,999. The stats get crazy, and all of us love big numbers, okay? So let me show you my actual party. I have to go a little quicker now. I want to show you just what I'm working with right now. So this is the team I'm using currently. I just reset Zed, so I'm about to get him to 1,100 again. And this is the party I'm currently using. And if you just look at the numbers, they're insane. And they feel so nice. And then you hop into the match, into the game, and you play, and you see these huge numbers. They're so satisfying. Which obviously, that's the whole thing, right? Whenever we play a game, our whole biggest goal is to hit those huge numbers. And I'm pretty confident saying I don't think there's a game where you can hit bigger numbers than you can in this game. Like, I've hit casual billions before. So anyway, this is what like my favorite part about the game is, personally. Now, when you start the game overall, the whole story, the whole aesthetic is really close to the actual DISGAEA IP. So if you're a huge fan of DISGAEA, you'll love this too. And when you start the game, you get to pretty much reroll for any 4-star you want from the basic starting 4-star pool. And I personally recommend going for Laharl. He has a great leader skill where he just buffs everyone's base stats by 10%, which you can't go wrong with that. He fits in a lot of teams. He's really solid himself. He's really strong. He's carried me through most like the early stuff that I did up until I got my units up to this insane level. Which just isn't even insane. I've used people that have like level 5,000 units, and it's just the numbers that you get are just completely nuts. Anyway, they have currently they have a collaboration with the 7 Deadly Sins, which I want to cover mostly in this video because obviously most of you guys are here for 7 Deadly Sins type content. So I want to, this is the perfect opportunity to get you on this game. Now, currently, there's so many events going on right now, and I promise you, if you start playing this game, you play this game for like 5 minutes, you clear like a couple of events, you go and check your gift box, and you have like 20 multis in there. Like, the game does give out a lot of currency, so if you want these characters, you can get them. Also, there's a free gold thread, which I'm going to talk about in a second, and you can get dues for these characters for free as well, which I'm also going to show in a second once we get to the event. But now let's do a multi-summon. If I get Meliodas, I'm going to be over the moon. But I got really lucky on the last banner, so I'm not expecting too much here. And I'm too sure on the animations. I'm pretty sure this means it's something good though. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Now what it shows you here isn't necessarily what you get. Like, I've gotten all this before, and then it's still turned into a 4-star. So this could be a 4-star right now. It's not, it's a 3-star. Let's see, a 2-star pretty. Now these are all useful too. Because you can, 1, use them to ascend your characters to a higher star level, and then 2, you can just use them for fodder, and some of these are actually just really good themselves. Now, last chance we have here, we didn't get one, which is fine, all good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get him anyway, because I'm going to do a lot of multis on this throughout the whole thing. Now, if we go to the event, oh, this is, okay, so this is a new thing that I didn't even know about. But if you summon, there's a pity. You summon 20 times, you can exchange them for Meliodas, which is really good. Or other stuff, obviously, if you pull them all 20 times, then why would you have to get more copies? You can get other stuff too, which all of these are pretty useful. These are for bribes, these are for gates, printies, everything super good. But let's get into the event. Now I'm going to show you the event. I'm going to show you how the game plays. Obviously, I'm going to show you these crazy numbers I've been talking about before. So if you go to events right now, there's other events out right now. There's this special battle that you want to do once a day as well, which I've had for the half anniversary as well. So if we enter the gate, and we do this. Enemy level 1, like obviously this is supposed to be a super easy fight. Now I've made a team that is all bonus characters, but I guess it doesn't count on here. Because it probably doesn't cost stamina. But once we get to the event, I'll show you. There's a lot of characters you can use that give you a bonus effect. Especially the 70 cents one, they made it really like aimed towards newer players. Like I can make a whole team of bonus characters, which is usually pretty unusual in these games. Oh, we can see. Oh, he has Lost Vein. So I haven't seen these ultimates yet. So he has Lost Vein. He attacks everyone. And then bop, he smacks you down. Oh. Oh wait, okay, he goes demon too. Okay. Yeah, so these whole like animations, like how some of them go absolutely wild. It's obviously doing the damage because he's level 1, we're level 1700. So I'm gonna keep it on this. Now, a fun thing you can do, I'm gonna do this in this one because I probably won't do this in the other fight. You can lift your teammates. So I'm gonna lift this Asagi, this Overlord Asagi. I'm gonna lift this character. So boom, boom. I'm carrying her now, okay? And now I'm Zed, and I'm going to be carrying her, the Asagi that's carrying the other Asagi right now. So I'm gonna carry her on. Boom, we have a 3-man tower, right? And then now I'm gonna use her, Peko. I'm pretty sure I'm bad with the names. And I'm gonna carry Zed, who was carrying all the other 3. So now we have a 4-man tower, and you can guess what's happening next. I'm going to use Laharl over here to carry them, and then we're gonna have a full tower. Now I can speed this up real quick. This goes up to 4 times speed, which by the way is insane. It makes farming stuff so much easier and so much more satisfying because you don't have to wait. I thought we had different ultimates too. Now I wish I didn't have them 4 times speed, but nice. I wish we could see the other ones too, but I'm gonna assume it's only Meliodas casting his ultimate here. But really cool. There's also a skin for Elizabeth, by the way, that looks very spicy, let's just say. But let's do a tower attack. We can throw them at them as well, but I want to do the tower attack. So let's do bop. Yeah, I can't even pronounce this number. That was a lot of damage. Okay, so every attack Meliodas does seems to be cinematic. Which, dude, even like the in-game sprites, they're all so lovely. And now I'm just gonna chuck them. Boom, we did 5 billion there. Insane. And now we have Overlord Asagi, which what I pretty much why I love her so much is because I could do this every turn, and boom, they're dead. So that's pretty cool. So stage clear. I don't actually know what rewards we get from here. So let's see. But a result, obviously all members survived. We do get XP from this still. Okay, so it's the same as the half year. You get 50 a day. You get some smaller rewards that are also really useful. The pretties, little like penguins, make it so you can get the dupe level up of your units without actually having to summon more copies of them, which is really cool. But let's go to the event. Now this is the event. Again, there's so many events out right now that you can farm for gems or quartz as they call them. But here's the event. Now if you go to the event guide, it will tell you pretty much you fight, you gain points, and then you exchange them in missions and the exchange shop to get copies of Gother, which you can get up to 5 currently. You can get 5 copies of Gother, which is more than enough to raise its dupe level. And you can get dupes of Meliodas and Diane here for free too, which you can also get 100 prism hides, which these are pretty much a whole dupe for any unit too. So you can use them for Meliodas, for Diane, for Gother, I suppose, if you want to. I recommend going for Meliodas. From what I've seen, this character looks the most busted. Now you can also get his sword. Ooh, okay, so I have to farm this whole event shop out probably. All these are really nice things to have, but you can farm these up pretty easily too. The statues, I haven't had to bother with too much yet because the game has just given me that much, but maybe you'll have to farm in the future. But I suggest just playing this event as much as you can. Try and clear out the units at least, and then the weapons preferably. And yeah, so anyway, back to the event guide. There's also bonus characters, which are Meliodas, like all the sins pretty much. And then Salvatore, who is a unit you'd have to summon for, as far as I'm concerned. Now the Asagis have just left. Now Create Asagi is a free unit, which is I run on my team. Overlord Asagi is also someone I summoned a lot. I actually got really lucky on that banner. And Hirina Asagi is the unit I missed out on. Now Laharl you get from free when you start. And then these, all of these, Etna you get for free. And the other ones you can pretty much obtain fairly free as well. So you won't have, you will get enough bonus point characters. You can also use a friend unit. I'm sure there's a lot of friend Meliodas going around right now. But yeah, here are the friend units that the other units you can use for the bonus, sorry. And again, you can use friend units for the other bonus as well. And you can farm this event. Now the cool thing is, let's say you're really weak and we start this event up. And we go here, something ritual. We're actually gonna watch this because I'm actually kind of intrigued. Obviously, the 70 cents. I like 70 cents. Now, the whole thing about this game is everyone knows that they're super broken. They have all these like numbers, levels, and everything. So they all just kind of like mess around with each other. And it's pretty funny if you see the interactions when you play through the story. It's actually pretty hilarious. Especially like Lahar loses and he says, "Oh, just wait until like level up to 9,999 on you." And then I actually thought he was gonna do it. He didn't. And then he turns into like a female and everything. Just play it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty cool. And again, here, like they're talking about like their own stuff, like, you know, it's all just pretty like fun and games for them. It's all pretty comedic, but it's also pretty cool still. The pot is shaking. I'm gonna assume this is what it is. The sins come out. Let's see. Well, the pot is shaking. Whoa, can we see Melios? Who's gonna come out first? Because the summoning ritual, I'm gonna assume this is them. Coming out now. I have to click again. Oh, blonde lad. Oh. I thought that was Bond for a second, but you know. Or that actually is a Bond. Welcome, friends from the 70s. This is another world, and now you're going to fight us. Interesting. I wonder who would win. I would put my money on this DISGAEA people because again, they have kind of a lot of power. Now I'm not gonna like go through all this. I'm gonna skip through this. I'm gonna go right into the battle system and then just show you how it goes. I'm gonna read this myself later on, but anyway, here we go. Melios is thinking. Interesting. So this is the first fight. Now if we look at my friends list, boom, there's units, like characters of like people of all sorts of levels, all sorts of units. But I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna grab the Elizabeth for the 50% bonus effect, and I'm actually gonna try her out. Now I'm pretty sure I made the team already that had all bonus. Oh yeah, these are all bonus characters. Now I'd have to level up Adele a little more and Etna as well. But here we go. I'm gonna go in. We have a lot of bonus points, which makes this farm a lot quicker, easier, which is great. All right, so let's see. I can switch out into the friend unit immediately, so I'm gonna switch her out actually. And then okay, so she has a heal, and then she has an AOE. Oh no, it's a debuff. Okay, so it lowers the enemy's attack and intelligence by 50%, which is really good, obviously. Not make them do damage. Okay, so I have 4 times speed, so it sounds funny. But there you go. That's the animation for that one. Now, I kind of want to... We'll do this, and then we just hope we can get another turn with the Elizabeth. Now, I could stall for the Elizabeth. But you know what? I'm just gonna lift. I'm just gonna lift other people just to stall. All right. So, oh, we don't have enough SP. So let's see your normal attack. Just max you with the staff. Pretty normal. I'm going to just lift here as well. Just lift random people just to get it up, just so we can use the Elizabeth again. I think next turn she should regenerate enough SP to have. Oh, we have to throw now. Okay, we killed one. And now it's Elizabeth's turn again. Okay, we have Peaceful Life. I want to see it because I haven't seen it. And it's a heal. You love to see it. Okay, boom. We finished the stage. Anyway, so the whole throwing thing is pretty cool. The whole fighting system in this game is pretty fun because, again, these big numbers are really satisfying. There's a lot of team composition you can do. There is gear on your units as well, which I'm going to show you in a second. And the way you level up gear is cool too. You go into dungeons and you have to fight up to level 100 instead of like feeding in stuff. Okay, so we have my friend Hazing here, who has a level 5,466 Meliodas with all these stats. Now in Grand Cross we dream of 20k attack. Here we have, what is this, 8 million? 8.4 million attack. So let's use him. I'm actually gonna use a solo team. I'm actually only gonna use the Meliodas. This cut-in looks really cool. Now, can I look at him here? I cannot, sadly. But we're gonna do this. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die. Actually, can I just do this? No, okay, I have to bring a unit. So, let's see. I'm curious to see this Meliodas. I'm curious to see the damage of 5,466 Meliodas. I'm gonna actually put it on speed 1. So he has Hellbreath. Oh, he doesn't have the other skills yet. That's unfortunate, but dude, these cut-ins are so cute. I really like these. So, Enchanto Hellblaze. Oh, it has a voice line too. That's sick. Okay, cool. I will not pronounce this number. I know I'm supposed to be a smart guy, know all about math. I cannot pronounce that number. Let's see his normal attack. I actually want to see. Oh, it's a team attack this time. Okay, well, we'll see his normal attack. Dude, that 54 billion it said. Yeah, I could read that. So again, the damage it does is insane. As far as I'm concerned, Meliodas gets different effects. I hope that he lives this. Nice. Depending on what... does she die here? Let's see. Ooh. I think... Yeah, okay, cool. So, I think it's different effects based on what weapon you have on him. And he wants to have a sword, obviously. That's his weapon he has the most affinity with. So let's do his normal attack again. Let's see. Okay, normal attack, just a classic. Dash at the enemy. Kill them. Let's see his ultimate again in 4 times speed though. I wish he had the other skills, but again, Hellblazer, really cool. 267 billion there, casual. So yeah, I think that gives you an idea of how like, a game works. Pretty much, you want to like, go through all these stages. You want to go through the story. The game gives you enough tutorials. Oh, we actually didn't get a 3-star, so I have to clear it again. But you get a lot of stuff. The game is super fun. Obviously, you can play it anywhere because it's on your phone. And now, a different thing is the community itself is pretty cool. I joined the Discord. I saw people talking. There's a lot of artists on there. They all either really like DISGAEA or they just like this game too. You don't even have to be a DISGAEA fan to enjoy this. I don't know much about DISGAEA. I know of the series existence, and I think I may have had a game on for it at some point, but I don't remember obviously. But the game is pretty cool. This game is super fun. And the community itself, there's in the past have been a lot of there's been a lot of community organized events that would give you gift codes or just free rewards, and this is where I come into play too. If you've been a DISGAEA player already or you're a newcomer, if this video gets enough likes and comments, I'm gonna say 300 likes is fairly reasonable. This is a different game, so I think 300 is definitely reasonable here. And if we do hit 300 likes, there'll be another gift code given out for free. And if you look in my description, there'll be a download link with a code that you can use as well. They'll give you freebies. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch y'all.